Hugh, I got to tell you, yesterday I had some time to reflect, right? Because I think you said it yesterday. I had a whole crash out on the show yesterday.
Yeah, that was funny.
All right, I had a whole crash out yesterday. I got frustrated this week because it felt like everyone was trying to tell me the Eagles didn't actually lose that good of players and some coping and all that. So, yeah, but that's not today. I woke up today in a much more peaceful mood, Hugh Douglas. You know why?
Why?
Well, because I've come to grips with what's gone on here this week with the Eagles. I've come to reality with it. I've come to understand it, and I've come to accept that we're getting a reset year in 2025. I've come to accept the Eagles are bracing us, and I'm bracing myself for a reset year. So we'll get to everything they've done over the course of the show. But yesterday they brought a couple more players in, right? Harrison Bryant, the tight end, and Adoree Jackson, the corner. And all these players are fine. Some of them have some high upside. I would say Uche still has some upside. They're all NFL players, but obviously none of them are high level.
What you had.
Yeah, right. They're not what you had, and none of them were high-level free agents. Like when you looked at the list when the week started of the top free agents, none of these guys they brought in were there. It's fine. I have no problem with any of the signings or any of the players they brought individually, and one of them will probably be better than we think. But they didn't replace the guys they had with anything of super note. That's not what they did. I think we all could agree on that. So,
guys.
They're guys. They're guys. I am now bracing myself that they are resetting in 2025. They're getting their salary cap healthy. They're seeing what they have with the young guys. And that is likely going to lead to not as great of a football team. Now, am I saying they're going to win 5 or 6 or 7 games? Or as a caller said yesterday, 0? No. Come on, let's be real. They'll be good. They're going to be a playoff team. They're going to be competitive. But I am bracing myself that they're resetting to get this thing right for the next 3, 4, 5 years. I'm not expecting them to be as great. And Hugh, I've come to terms. I have peace now. No crashing out today. I have come to terms, and I am bracing myself for a reset year. Are you?
No. I'm bracing myself for a year of competitive football. I'm bracing myself for a year of getting into the playoffs and seeing what happens. Because that's basically what happened the year before. And the year before that, and the year before that. Because the Eagles lost, if I'm not mistaken, a year after they lost in the Super Bowl, they lost like 7 starters. Then they went to the playoffs the following year, even though, the defense wasn't as good as it was the year before. And they were in the playoffs. They got bounced in the first round, but they were in the playoffs. The third year is when it took off for them. So I'm expecting them, with the moves that they made thus far, to be exactly where they want to be, and that's in the playoffs, and see what happens.